Okay, here we go. Lesson 7. Lesson 7, now the x is going to be on the left and right side. The question is, how do you decide if there's going to be a right side problem or a left side problem? The way that you're going to decide is you have to figure out what side is most positive or what side is most negative. The most positive side will win, whereas the least positive side will lose. Or should I say, the most negative side loses. So we're going to figure out the losers and winners in life. Okay, over here on the left side you have a 5x, over here on the right side you have a 3x. Okay, the most positive one is over here, the 5x. He's most positive. He's not as positive. He's a loser. So your 3x is going to be the loser. That's the one that's going to go away. So what I'm going to do is put a minus 3x, and he's gone. What we do on one side, you do on the other side. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do something very important, guys. Preserve the integrity of the original problem. So, step 1. Write down 5x minus 5 equals 3x plus 7. Apologize. Preserve the integrity of the original problem. Write the problem as second. Step 2. Again, the loser here between the 5x and 3x is the 3x. The 5x is bigger, more positive, people that are more to win in life, right? Right? So, minus 3x, he's gone. What we do on one side, you do on the other. That's balancing the equation right there. So, step 3, we get a 2x now minus 5 equals 7. And it becomes a left side problem. So, we're going to solve to the left. We're going to get rid of the subtracting 5 and multiplying 2. So, getting rid of the subtracting 5 by adding 5 to both sides gives me step 4. From there, we get 2x equals 12. That's step 5. Then we're going to divide both sides by 2 because we're multiplying 2 here. So you have dividing 2, dividing 2. And step 6, we end up with 1x equals 6. Finish. Okay. On problem number 2, we're going to figure out is it going to be a left side problem or is it going to be a right side problem? Well, who's the most positive? Who's the most negative? Let's figure it out. Over here you have a negative 1x, here you have a negative 2x. Who's more negative? Right side. Exactly right. Negative 2 is way more negative than a negative, well, a little more negative than a negative 1x. So that's going to be your loser. Okay, we get rid of him. This is the winner on the left side. So, step 1, repeat the problem. Negative x minus 14 equals negative 2x minus 16, preserving the integrity of the original problem. Then from here, step 2, we're going to get rid of the loser side by saying plus 2x and then plus 2x on the other side. The loser side is the one that goes. Okay. As a result, you will get a positive 1x minus 14 equals negative 16 as your step 3. Now, the job is to get rid of this subtracting 14. You get rid of subtracting 14 with adding 14. What we do on one side, you do to the other. Okay. As a result, we're going to get the 1x equal to, bring down the equals. And here you have different signs. Different signs will subtract. So 16 take away 14 gives you 2. The bigger sign wins, so 2. And this one is finished. Okay. Number 3. Number 3. negative 14 minus 3x equals negative 16 minus 2x. Step 1, just preserve the integrity of the original problem. Step 1, just preserve the integrity of the original problem. Now, let's find out who's the most positive or who's the most negative. The most negative, or someone that's not as positive, you're going to get rid of that side. So here I have a negative x, here I have a negative 2x. Who is the most negative in this situation? You have a negative 3x on the left and a negative 2x on the right. Who's the most negative? Exactly right. The negative 3x. That's the most negative. That's the one that goes. Okay. So step 2. Plus 3x, he's gone. When you do one side, you do to the other. So stopping here. Now, before I go on to the next step, honestly, you really can't go do this backwards. So you can keep the negative around. The only issue is this: the reason why I try to get rid of as much negativity in the equations, because if our student is going to make a mistake anywhere, it's going to be a negative. Trust me, it'll be a negative. So I try to get rid of as many negatives at the beginning as I can by getting rid of the negative sides in the first place. Yes.
Also, at the end, the solvent, right? So have to divide by
right. Yeah, divided by negative 1.
To be able to get it to positive. So.
Well, yeah, and then that kind of fixes everything at the end. But like I said, I want you guys to avoid as many negatives as possible through the process. But if you can handle a negative at the end, that's fine. That's fantastic. Which I'm confident with you.
Positive.
Staying positive. Thank you.
Mind that.
So,
company that I'm working at.
yes.
How about the group spirit night?
I love that. Oh, class. Step 3, negative 14 equals negative 16 plus 1x. And see how the x's are now nice and positive. Okay, so class, this is a right side problem. What you want to do is get rid of this subtracting 16, and then we'll get rid of this multiplying 1. The multiplying 1 will be too easy. All right, here we go. Step 4, add 16, it's gone. When you do on one side, you do on the other. Here, you have different signs. Different signs are going to subtract, so we're going to have a 2. The bigger sign wins, which is 16, positive 2. Equal sign comes down, the 16s go away, and you get 1x. Question. We got a 1x right now. Should we get rid of the 1x? Is it necessary to divide by 1?
No. Same thing, just that.
Exactly right. So we can actually stop there and stop messing with it.
Yeah, also, like all x's technically have a positive or negative 1, or even if they don't have it there.
Exactly. And there's a word for that. I mean, what you're saying is exactly right. What about those ones that are automatically in front of the x? Or any variable? What's the name for that? I bet. It is a coefficient. Keep going. Keep going. That is right. Keep going, though.
I don't know. To be honest.
It's called an understood one.
Also, I understood that.
That's good.
I saw it. I saw it.
You know, technically, math is giving us all this knowledge, right? And the main variable is x, right? Does that mean x is going to give it to
That's a little stretch. That's a little stretch. All right, number 4, first step. Preserve the integrity of the original problem. Number 4, preserve the integrity of the original problem. And now let's find out who is more negative. We got a negative 5x and a negative 4x. Who's the most negative? Yes.
-5.
Exactly right. He's the one that leaves the building, or he's the one we fire, get rid of. So step 2, get rid of the negativity. Plus 5x, he's gone. Plus 5x, he's balanced. There we go. There we go. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Step 3, we get the negative 16. The 5x's go away. We get the equal sign. The negative 14 and plus 1x. And it becomes a right side problem. Because it's a right side problem, that means we'll get rid of the subtracting 14. So step 4, add 14 to both sides. And step 5, different signs subtract, whereas same signs add. We're going to get a 2 here. The bigger side wins, so it's a negative 2. That's going to equal 1x. And since 1x and x are the same things, I can actually stop here, and I don't need to divide this by 1. Unless you just really want to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 5.
Something weird about it?
Yeah, the answer I got was 12/8.
Ah, that sounds about right. We got it.
Are you allowed to simplify it?
If you're reducing a fraction, you definitely, but otherwise you don't have to change it to a mixed number.
Oh, no, not a mixed number, just reducing it.
Yeah, reducing is good. Thank you. All right, so let's take a look at the problem that we're going to talk about. On one side, you got a 2x, on the other side, you got a negative 6x. Now, this is an obvious question, but who's the most negative?
2x.
Yeah, all right. All right, guys, this is the problem right here, the negative 6x. They're the most negative, so we get rid of the most negative people.
Fire.
That's right.
Job.
There you go.
Hey,
Care about the
we
family.
don't want any negativity.
Yeah, fire.
So,
Came out.
plus 6x, he's gone now. When we do on one side, you do the other, there's another plus 6x there. So, when I collect on my like terms, step 3, we're going to get 8x minus 5 equals 7. And it becomes a left side problem. So that means we're going to get rid of that subtracting 5 and the multiplying 8. To get rid of that subtracting 5, step 4 will be adding 5 to both sides. Step 5 will give us 8x equals 12. Now, how to get rid of the 8? That's a multiplying 8, so I'm going to use the dividing 8 on both sides. And as a result, step 6, we get 1x. Over here, we get 12 over 8. But can this be simplified? Can you divide 12 and 8 by the same number, same large number? Let's do it. 4. So divide by 4, and we end up getting x equals 3 over 2. So yes, definitely simplify. The last problem is number 6. Number 6, we have a negative 5x plus 13 equals negative 17 minus 10x. So we're going to preserve the integrity of our original problem by writing negative 5x plus 13 equals negative 17 minus 10x again. And we're going to ask ourselves, who's the most negative or not as positive in this equation? Who do you think?
Negative 10x.
Exactly. Way more negative than a negative 5x.
So technically it's the same distance. If you have multiply,
Yes?
it's the same distance as negative x to negative 2x. So, or no, negative 2x and negative 4x. Same twice.
Well, yeah, this is twice for that. Yeah. So it's bigger. Yeah. Guys, getting rid of the negativity from this problem, plus 10x. Then when you do one side, you do the other. So step 3 should give us 5x plus 13 equals negative 17. Again, step 3, we should end up with 5x plus 13 equals negative 17. So it is a left side problem right now, so we have to get rid of that adding 13 and get rid of that multiplying 5. So step 4, getting rid of the adding 13 by using a subtracting 13 on both sides. What we do? One side you do together. And as a result, step 5, we get 5x, this cancels, and the same signs will add. So we end up with a 30, where the bigger sign wins. From the 17, we get a negative 30. Okay. Now, to get rid of this multiplying 5, I'm going to use a dividing 5 on both sides. And as a result, number 6, we get 1x, and negative 30 divided by positive 5 gives us negative 6, and we are done.